Hey, good morning, guys. It is, I don't know, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I've been up and at 'em for about 5 hours. So, anyway, I was thinking this morning about what I wanted to talk to you guys about just for a few minutes. And I wanted just to talk about a little bit about reaching your goals and your passion. You know, you hear so many different people talk about vision and having vision and having passion. And I think 100% that they're right. Like you have to have vision, you have to have passion, you have to live a life of purpose. But you know what the problem is with vision? You got to have vision to see where you're going, right? But 99% of the people out there that have goals and dreams, they all have vision. I'm not going to say everybody has vision because there are a lot of people that lack vision, and that's the first step to getting where you want to go. But a lot of people have vision and they don't ever make it. They don't ever get to where they're supposed to be. They don't ever get to where they're called to be. They don't ever fulfill their life dreams. They don't ever succeed. And they don't lack vision. They have grandiose dreams and visions and they have everything. And you can have two different people, man, you have two people looking at the same mountain in the distance on the horizon, the same goal, and they both can have vision to reach it. And you can't take that vision away from them. Like they can see it with their eyes. They know that that's where they're supposed to be. But one person may get it and the other person may not. So vision isn't what gets you where you need to be. And neither does passion. You can be passionate about something and not ever do anything. So passion doesn't get you anywhere. Passion is a great motivator. It might be what gets you up in the morning. It might be what gets you going. It might be what gets you to constantly look and see your vision and to constantly move forward. But passion doesn't get you anywhere. It helps you stay in the path. It helps you stay on the path that you're going, but it doesn't get you anywhere. And the next thing is discipline. You need discipline, right? And I think discipline is one of those deciding factors, right? Like you have to live a life of discipline. You have to be able to get to a place where you're uncomfortable in order to get to your dreams, in order to get to where you're going, to see your vision, not only to see your vision, but to get to your vision. You can sit there and look at that mountain in the distance and know that it's miles and miles away. It's probably further than you think it is. It's definitely further than you want it to be, right? Your dreams are definitely further away than you want them to be. It's not like they're right around the corner and one course of action is going to get you there. If that was the case, then everybody'd be living their perfect life. It's much further and it's much harder of a journey than usually anybody expects. But discipline is the key, and discipline is the factor that out of all those three, out of vision, passion, and discipline is the most important. Because you can lack passion some days, but if you're disciplined enough to do the action that's going to get you to your goal, then your passion can take a backseat to discipline. Because discipline, you're going to put in the work, you're going to put in the reps, you're not going to quit because you're disciplined, right? And the biggest thing is cost, right? It's going to cost something. Everything costs something. Everything has a price. We can't tell you what that price is. I can't tell you what your price is for you to reach your goals, to reach your passion, to reach what you're called to do. I can't tell you what that's going to cost you. It may cost you everything. It may cost you your life. It may cost you your time. It may cost you years, months. It may cost you friends. Nobody can tell you what it's going to be, when it's going to cost. But unless you're willing to pay the cost, unless you're willing to pay the price, you're not going to reach those dreams, and that's up to you, right? That's up to you to decide. Hey, what am I willing to do? What am I willing to pay to reach my goals? And so you have to understand that vision, passion, those things are great. Those things will motivate you to keep going. They'll get you up in the morning. But discipline, right? Discipline is the difference maker. It is the thing that keeps you going when you don't want to go anymore. It's the thing when you can't go. And your body's in full of pain, or you're in a situation to where you just don't feel like doing it anymore. When it comes to pay the price, discipline is what helps you pay that price. Discipline is what helps you pay that price. I was thinking about this into my drive to work this morning. You know, as if anybody has children, you know, I have 4 kids, and they all are different. They're all different personalities, different people altogether. But they all went through the same process when they were babies, right? They started off being able to be on their back and not being able to roll over, and then at different points in their growth, all of a sudden they rolled over, and then a few months later, all of a sudden they began to crawl, and then a few months later, all of a sudden they began to walk. Their journey was different, right? They all saw the same thing. They all wanted to get from point A to point B, and some of them crawled to get there, and some of them walked to get there. Some of them did it in 8 months. Some of them did it in 9 months. Some of them did it in 11 months. But you know what the main difference was is that all 4 of them got to where they were going. All 4 of them learned how to walk. All 4 of them learned how to crawl. And then all of a sudden, all 4 of them learned how to run and to jump and to talk and to communicate. Why? Because it was inside of them to keep going. They just didn't quit learning, right? They didn't quit saying, oh, well, I fell today, and so I'm not going to get up and continually to try to walk because I failed 25 times, right? And you're saying, well, that's instinctually in us, right? It is instinctually in us not to quit. But the problem is that we've listened to too many people, and we've listened to too many wrong people that tells us, hey, once you fall, it's over. Just quit. Just give up. Why pursue that? That's too hard. Live a comfortable life. Live a life to where you don't have to fail, right? People don't like failures. That's wrong, man. People love failures. The greatest heroes of all times are failures. They failed. People love people who don't quit, right? People who don't quit when they fail. You know, you look at Michael Jordan, right? Didn't make his team the sophomore year, right? I mean, but he didn't quit. He didn't quit. It took him 7 years, I think, or something, to win the NBA final. He didn't quit. He didn't leave his team. He didn't do any of this. People love people who fail and get back up again. And so today, be a person that fails and gets back up, and then fail again and get back up. And every time you fail, learn a lesson. That way, next time, that same thing doesn't make you fall. And you can reach that mountain. But don't be the person that tries to live on passion and that tries to live on vision. Live with discipline, and discipline will get you where you're going. Thanks.